place is looking good. Hello, 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 my Periscoper. I'm here at McDonald's. Ashley, you know what? I love Periscope. You know, Terrence. I love that everyone supports me so well. Thank you guys so much. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning. You have some good news? I have my pen. What is it? Let me get to the good news section of my book. What is your good news, darling? How do you feel about Beyonce? How do I feel about Beyonce? I think she's fabulous. I'm glad that she's vegan. And I just saw her performance that she did for Stevie Wonder. And whoa, she got a new fan, man. She is super fucking fabulous. Hi, how you doing? Hearts from Alexa. Alexa! See, you're gonna make me cry, Alexa. You're growing up right in front of my face, girl. Okay, since Alexa's in the room, I'm gonna give her some of my favorite books. Think and Grow Rich, of course, by Napoleon Hill. The Secret, of course. Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. The Four Agreements. Ooh, and Anything by Robert Kiyosaki. As a Man Thinketh. Metatron, All You Need to Know by Robbie McKenzie. That's it. So you can watch the replay. These are books for personal growth we're talking about, not just books in general, because we could go on about books. To books, there are no end. I want to tell you that today you're going to have your best day ever, and that I was listening to Bob Proctor yesterday, and we must plan our day every day. So plan to have a fabulous, prosperous day. Plan to be healthy, plan to be on top of things, plan to make the right connections, plan to be in the right place at the right time, plan to be a money magnet, and plan to be generous with your money, and plan to help somebody and hug somebody, and plan to be fabulous. And look in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what, Susan, you're just fucking awesome. And if that's how you have to talk to yourself, do it, even if you don't believe it, because if you keep doing it, let me tell you something. About 8 years ago, I was in this program with Tina Lifford called I Am a Totally Fabulous Woman. And in the morning, we would get up and look in the mirror and say, I, Queen Raw, am a totally fabulous woman. And after doing that for 30 days, I never looked back. And so no matter how I'm feeling, Ramadan Mubarak, I mean, Salam Alaikum, look, we have a lot of Muslims on Periscope, and they're fasting from sunup to sundown. It's summer in most of the country, so that's a long fast. So Ramadan Mubarak to my Muslim nation. I love you, I admire you, and you know, most of the times I'm fasting anyway, so big up yourself. So we're talking about anything. I was talking to Keisha today. She wasn't feeling too good. And I went out and enjoyed my beach day, took a look. Oh, good, Pensive TM. I wish we had a beach in Vegas, man. Well, we do, but they're in a hotel. I was at a pool party last night. That was nice, but it wore me out. I overslept. I didn't make Bernie Sanders talk this morning. But it was crowded. He had the support he needed. I couldn't get a Wi-Fi signal in the hotel, so I don't know if he scoped his talk here this morning some kind of way, but I wouldn't have been able to scope it because I was there yesterday. You can use mine anytime. Use your what? Oh, your beach? So I just want to tell everyone, have a great day. I have my coffee. I told Keisha I was going to talk about food. You know, I'm not on the best diet right now, but one of the reasons why I look the way I look is because I've done a lot of cleansing. I was off and on a raw vegan diet for a long time, and you best believe if anything happens to me, I will go straight 100% raw again. I pray and claim prosperity to upgrade my food source. That is my only concern, upgrading my food source and getting off the grid and helping people. My dream is to open up a women's center in Las Vegas. They have a women's center in Los Angeles, and they do a lot of good work. They have housing, clothing, food, dental, mental care, and there's nothing like that here in Las Vegas. So I would like to open up a Las Vegas Women's Center. Let me write it down. Yes, I would. And I intend to be in Jamaica for the month of November. You had a teacher who's raw vegan. Yeah, and you see how light and airy they are? Their vibration's so beautiful. I'm not going to be on this scope too long because I don't want to bore people. So get used to my scopes being very short. I love you all. Yes, she is. Yeah, I know. The vibration, man. That's why I only eat once a day, because I don't have the money. Let me see how I'm going to word this. I have everything I need, and I have to write it down and make it clear how I want my life to be. So when I leave here and go home, I'm going to write out. I have my book, see. Bob Proctor, thank you. I'm going to write out exactly what I want my life to be. Then I'm going to write out my vision statement for the Love Tribe. Then I'm going to get on Periscope and we're going to talk about that vision statement, okay? Now, you know we have a group page for Love Tribe. It's in big caps, Love Tribe, Facebook, open group. Join it and I will approve you immediately. Put your films up. Put up whatever you want to put up. Be you, do you. It's open. I should write a book. You know, I thought about it, but let me see. What would I write about it? What do you want me to write my book about? Periscope. I'm 61 years young. I've lived 2 or 3 lifestyles in one lifetime. What should Queen write her book about? At one time, I thought about writing a book and calling it Dirt. All the dirt on Queen Ra. And how I came out of the dirt and became a lotus flower. A memoir. All right. Are you a writing coach, Miles? Your life and what's important at the end of the day. I like that. I could do that on Periscope. Yes. Or write a self-help book. And oh, everyone's got a self-help book. Look, all I have to tell you is that your word is powerful. Use it. I am must manifest. So I say I am prosperous. Oh, you know what? I have something to talk to you guys about. Someone sent me a contract from management and they want 15% of anything I make in the next year. So my question to them is, what are you going to do for me for this 15%, right? And then I'll sign it. It'll be inspiring to try those of us still trying to figure it out. You know, a lot of my life has just been grace. The grace of God just got me through because I didn't know what was going on. I thought I knew. I didn't know. I still don't know what's going on. You know, I posted on my Facebook page that this guy should get the chair immediately. Now I don't know if that's really the right solution, but he killed up 9 people. And then my question is, how you kill up 9 people and nobody trying to take you down? We have to be more aggressive and more protective of ourselves. If there's 9 people and one person with a gun, one of them 8 people while he's shooting 1 or 2 or 3 should jump his ass. I'm just not going to sit there and let be killed and not do nothing. 9 people just sat there. What, do they have an automatic weapon? You know, I haven't watched this too much, and I'm trying not to because it upsets me. I'm trying to stay away from the radio and the TV, but, you know, Facebook feed, you can't avoid it. But I'm praying for that young man. He's just 21 years old. He's a kid. Jesus. He probably thought he was a man, but he's a kid. They gave him $1 million bail. He shouldn't have no bail. You forget bail. No bail. There's not even... Why even waste your time talking about bail? No bail. Get the doctor. Get the psych doctor in. No bail. Knowledge is power, and I've learned things that have changed my life from seasoned people like yourself. Thank you so much, darling. Yeah, it's true. It is true. It's so hot. People are holding umbrellas, man. When I leave here, I'm jumping on the bus. I'm going home. I should go home and do some of my laundry by hand. It's so hot. You could wash your clothes out by hand, hang them out, and then in a half hour they'll be dry. Yeah. Thank you for the hearts. Now look, you know that we have over 830,000 hearts, and I believe by Sunday night we'll make 1 million and I'll have a big party. I wonder if he could post bail, they would say no to bail. They'd have to say no because it would cause a problem. If he can post bail and he gets out, well, good luck, buddy. Because if I see you, what would I do? I do what my queen would do. Put you in 8 pounds of Epsom salt water and give you a spiritual bath and pray over you and exorcise the demons. That's what my queen would do. I remember once she was in a bathhouse and she diffused a fight just by putting up her hand and saying, not today. So we have much more power than we think. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, Queen of Thor. I wish you were on Periscope. There's so many people that have so much to say and have so much content that I just pray that they come. Yeah, this is McDonald's coffee, and it only cost me 53 cents because I'm a senior. Yeah, he may not live to see the next day. They should put him in a room and let every black person and white person face him and tell him how they feel about what he did. Because I have some white friends that are really... Brian and Mickey Willis, I love you, man. Reverend Michael Beckwith, I love you. Prasad Duffy, I love you. Bob Doyle and Lynn Rose, I love you. Alexa, I love you. Susan, I love you. Keisha, I love you. Isabel, I love you. Justice, I love you. AJ, I love you. Mark K, I love you. Mark Shaw, I love you. Alex Khan, I love you. Mark K, Kevin Beckford, I love you. All the people on the Periscope things, I love you all. I love you all, really I do. I want to play some music today, but I noticed that the way I set up the thing, it's muffling the music. I love you, you're so real. Well, if you ain't real, what are you, fake? You gotta be real. All we have is today. I can't spend today bullshitting around. Suppose I should die tonight, and I didn't say what I needed to say to you, that love is all there is, and you have to believe in utopia, and you have to keep loving. You have to. And the first thing you have to do is love yourself. The first thing you have to do is check yourself. Now look, if you're eating pork and fried foods and junk food and processed food, check yourself. You know better. And if you can do better, if you're working and got money and you can do better, do better. Do better. And help other people. Stop being so selfish. And stop trying to be right. No one has to be right, you know. We all, you know, like, whatever your opinion is, cool. I'm all right. And big up Saint's addiction for the science that he's kicking down every morning. I love you, Saint. I really do. We have some new scopers coming in. I have made up my list of scopers to watch out for. I lost 45 pounds and I feel like a brand new bitch. I know that's right. Because I lost 45 pounds when I started. I weighed 180 pounds. And I came down with it 160. I went down to 126 pounds. Right now I weigh 132 pounds. I feel great. Wow, I see red hearts, blue hearts. Make sure that you come out of the broadcast after 500 and come back in because they won't count. Yeah, lose the extra weight. Walk, ride your bicycle, make love, dance. Dance like no one's looking. Look, if you can't go out to the club, make a club in your own house and dance. Yep. I was blacking out from stress. Oh God, this was over 10 years ago this happened to me. So what's going on with y'all? Does anybody have any questions? You know I don't want to make the scope too long. EDC. EDC's in the house. They got it on their car. EDC. Carl Cox. I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. I play music. I'm a DJ. Yes, I play music. But EDC, big up, big up, big up. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to put them on Periscope. See, they're at EDC. They're here. Periscope. So I'm Periscoping them. They're at EDC. They have it on their car. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So you know I live in Vegas, and am I going? No, man. I went to